इंड्योरा, सपनों की
Give me freedom.
Hello students, I am Sunil Kumar, your biology faculty. Students, today we are going to talk about plants. How do we breathe? We breathe by the help of our respiratory system. What are the parts included in the respiratory system? So I start with nose, then pharynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli, and then lungs. They help in exchange of gases. At first, when I'm breathing, I breathe through the nose. So the air enters into the nostrils and then it reaches the nasal passage. So when it reaches here, you can breathe through your mouth also. But that breathing is not going to help you. Why? Because whenever you are breathing through your mouth, your entire pharynx dries up and it can lead to any kind of bacterial infection. So breathing takes place through the nose. And that nose has two openings. Those openings are called as nares, external nares and the internal nares. When you breathe in, the air passes after getting filtered through your nostril hair. We all know that there are hair present in our nostrils. These hair, logically what they do, they trap all the dirt particles present in the air. It filters the air and then it allows the air to move in the trachea. And the trachea is also known as the windpipe. Trachea then finally divides into bronchi, and bronchi further divides into lots of branches called as bronchioles. We have primary bronchiole, secondary bronchiole, and tertiary bronchiole. Finally, the air reaches in the lungs, the most important organ for respiration or breathing. We have two lungs, the right lung and the left lung. You will be shocked to know that your left lung is a bit smaller than the right lung. Why? Because of the positioning of the heart. Your heart is tilted towards the left side, and that's why the left lung is a bit smaller than the right lungs. Now these lungs, when we breathe in, I cannot breathe maximum. Why? The rib cage is marking a boundary for the lungs, because lungs are like balloon. If you blow air into balloon continuously, what happens? A time comes when the balloon bursts out. Now this should not happen. Therefore, the lungs are marked with the help of the rib cage as a boundary. Rib cage defines the area of expansion of the lungs. Now, the bottom of the lungs, basically, there is a diaphragm. This diaphragm is a muscular sheath which is attached at the bottom. Because when we are breathing in, lungs cannot go beyond because of the rib cage, but it can come down. It also cannot come down because of the diaphragm. So diaphragm and the rib cage defines an area in which your lungs are going to expand, contract, expand, contract.